Hey, welcome to Kirkwood's Club Corner, a podcast where we're diving deeper into clubs and organizations here on campus. I'm your host, Danielle, and joining me today is Katelyn Kucera from the Dance Marathon Committee at Kirkwood. I am so excited that you are joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, starting off, what is your role on the dance committee?
So my role is executive director. And so basically what that means is I'm the head of kind of all of our co-chairs. So we kind of have family relations, campus involvement, sponsorship, morales. So then I just kind of basically organize a lot of the agendas for our meetings and just kind of keep people motivated. And so we can, raise money for the kiddos all throughout the year.
So this is like a year-long, it's not just the couple months, you're doing this year-round?
So I guess when I say year-round, we basically start at the beginning of the school year.
Okay,
so
yeah.
August till whenever our our big event date is kind of what we call it. Just a big celebration at the end of our I guess I want to say donating year or fundraising year. So I guess not a year, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can you tell me a little bit about what Dance Marathon is?
Okay, so basically the grand scheme of all things is it is a student-led organization raising money for the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. And so all that money that is raised kind of is put into a big pool and is divided out onto all the families. Because, if you can think about it, that a lot of times it's advertised that, yes, this money is going for research, but it's also going for just different medical bills, parking passes, food, just transportation back and forth, just really any details that you can think of that you would need, in this time.
Yeah, I did not know
taking
that.
care of kids. So yeah, it's kind of everything.
Yeah,
so
that's
really cool.
That's really sweet. I didn't know that. I literally thought that it all went to research, and so it's really sweet that there's money that goes directly to families to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What kind of happens at Dance Marathon?
Okay, so this is my first year actually organizing a big event too.
Okay.
Last year with COVID, obviously,
Right.
that set back a lot of things, so I haven't gotten to actually experience in an event, but just organizing it now, when I look at it, I just want it to be a big celebration of let's honor these kiddos, let's honor the families. They're fighting this fight and we're fighting for them, raising money and stuff. So it's just kind of a big celebration. And so we kind of have games going on, and we have hourly activities that we do. Just basically we stand the whole time. You can't sit because, this is a cause for them. So the dance marathon is just basically you're dancing the entire time in support for the kids, I guess. But yeah, it's really just a big celebration. So any activity, any fun thing that you can think of, that's really what's going on. So yeah.
You sound really passionate about it, which is really great. I think that the families that this is benefiting would be just super excited to hear that the people that are putting this on are so excited and passionate.
Yeah, and one of the big motivators too, because not that I want to say that I don't really have much motivation, just I don't really understand what a big event is or really have a grasp on it just with having 1 year under my belt. But we had a family come in and actually tell us their story, and their kiddo had passed, and it just really hit home for me, okay, this is why I do this. There is a big purpose, and what I'm doing is really great for everyone, and it benefits everyone. So that's the big motivation for me right now. So yeah.
That's really sweet. So is that kind of how you got involved? How did you first hear about it, getting involved with it?
Well, so Kirkwood gave me a scholarship, and then I got an email about it, and so that's how I joined. But other ways, if you don't, get that email, are through My Hub, or during orientation, we have a video, I think, that goes out, or just information that's given. Along with that, during Welcome Week, I know that we had in front of Lynn Hall, there was that kickoff with all the different tables. So definitely a big way for, honestly, not just Dance Marathon, but a big way to get involved in clubs is just go and talk, because yeah, it's the best way to find out and find your niche and what you like to do and stuff.
Absolutely.
And my big one was I just enjoy helping people. So that was Dance Marathon for me.
So where is Dance Marathon like taking place?
It will be at the Kirkwood Rec Center. It's from 5 to 11. And so like every hour, I have a schedule. It'll be posted online and stuff like that. But the big thing, keep that date in mind, February 25th at the Rec Center from 5 to 11. And then just make sure you register on Donor Drive, contact one of our dancers and stuff and get you signed up. It's only $5. So
oh, nice.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought it was like $30.
No, only $5, and then it includes like you get a t-shirt, you get like a bag that comes with it, just a bunch of goodies and snacks, and then kind of like an explanation. So like throughout the event we do basically the purpose of the big event is not only to celebrate, the fundraising, but it's also to raise more money and an opportunity to get everyone together to raise money as well. So we kind of will give a rundown of how to donate online and how to get donations as well. But like all throughout the event, you're really just having fun too.
Is there a fundraising goal?
Yeah. So this year our fundraising goal is $15,500. That's a pretty high goal for us right now, just with the year we've been having, and so it's been a little difficult, but we're doing well. Right now I think we're close to 6,000. So
I bet we can do it.
But yeah, definitely pushing through. We're doing a fundraiser right now. We're selling Kathy's Pies. They're out of Cedar Rapids, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people tell me, and I know it's hard because we have this goal and we want to reach this goal so bad, but a lot of people kind of, just calm me down, I guess. They tell me, well, the hospital has more money than they did before, right? Like
exactly.
Either way, you are doing a great thing. So don't be so hard on yourself just because you didn't reach that goal, or it's more money than the hospital had before, and right. you're still making a difference in kiddos' lives and the families' lives. So
are there any, I know you said like you're not allowed to sit down, but are there any other rules that like people should be aware of?
Not really any other rules per se, I guess. I know that if like you're not I don't want to say if you're not participating, but like you always want to be having fun and interacting with others, and that's just kind of the big thing. I know that we will have some kiddos there, so just like the big thing is get to know their story and understand the purpose of why you are doing it. Like obviously, yes, it is a fun night and have fun with friends and stuff like that, but what is your why? Like why do you want to be a part of this? What's your purpose? It could be, well, yeah, I do want to have fun and I want to get involved and have more friends. That's great. Or if it's, I really just enjoy helping others, and I think Dance Marathon is a great organization due to that. Or I had a past kiddo, somebody I knew, like relation to that cause. But whatever it is, just do it for you, I guess.
Yeah. So, okay, you said it's from 5 to 11. Mm-hmm. Do people, are they required to stay the whole time? Can you come when, say you work until 6? Can you come then, or...?
We do have check-in. I'm sure that if you contact with our advisor or even with me, I'm sure it would not be a issue at all. I just know that there's a check-in, so you have to just make sure you get your t-shirt.
That makes sense.
And yeah, just a couple other things, just basically information-wise. So we'll have a kickoff, and we kind of explain, it's not necessarily rules, but we have a set agenda on what's going on. So we'll have a kickball tournament, we have a video game tournament, a bags tournament. So we have just a couple tournaments that are on the hour. So we'll just basically kind of explain the schedule to you. And in addition with that, we do kind of a morale activity. So a morales are our hype. They hype our dancers and stuff like that. So a morale activity we have on the hour, and it's just kind of a way to donate, raise money every single hour, just kind of a push for people. So I know we have take a selfie and post it on your Instagram, tag Kirkwood Dance Marathon. So basically, I guess that's the main purpose of being there at the beginning time, so that we can kind of just explain what you we're going to throw a lot of information at you, and then you're going to have fun. You're going to go have fun. So
don't want to miss any fun.
Right. Definitely can just make sure that is communicated, so then we can communicate with you. But I'm sure that's not an issue at all.
Do you have to be a Kirkwood student, or can Kirkwood students bring any like guests, or is it very strictly limited?
So on a normal year, I say that, we would have visiting hours. And so like during a specific time frame, you could have any visitor come. But being a COVID year and we want to be safe and definitely protect the kiddos, we have limited it to just Kirkwood. I think we have a couple volunteers that are outside, but no other outside guests are coming, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully that will change for years to come once everything is safer and we have more guidelines, I suppose. But
Right.
yeah.
And safety, of course, is top priority.
Right. Yep.
Are masks required at Dance Marathon?
They are not required, but obviously it's your comfortability and however you feel safest. We've been working on just to know, like, we want to respect everybody's health and comfortability. So we kind of have, in addition to like our name tag, we kind of want to have like a yellow, green, red, like your comfortability. So like green is like totally okay. Like I want to interact with everyone. My health is not a concern. Yellow's like moderate, like, okay, I would just like you to respect my distance and stuff. And then red is just like, please, be distant, and I still want to be here and I still want to understand, but yes, please respectfully stay away from me. Yeah. But like, yeah, so trying to work with that, and I know that a couple kiddos are going to be there, so obviously we definitely want to respect their health and their guidelines as well, so just definitely being safe and cautious of it. We're raising money for a children's hospital, so I think you obviously have to keep that in mind and definitely want to respect their views as well. So, yep.
Do you have, I know you talked about like, what motivates you, but do you have like a personal connection to Dance Marathon?
That's a great question. So not necessarily, but so I have an uncle, and he had a brain tumor when he was 6. And so he did his, treatments. Yes. He did his treatments, at the U of I, and then he was he did Dance Marathon, participated in Dance Marathon as well. I was just super young when he, obviously participated in it. But then when I got older, he participated in Special Olympics. And so that's kind of how I heard about it. And you hear about a lot. I'm an Iowa fan, so like obviously the Iowa wave, seeing that. And I just thought it was always a great cause. So I think it's awesome that Kirkwood does it on a smaller level, being the only community college that has a dance marathon just makes it that much more special. So I guess that's kind of my connection to it. But
I didn't know that Kirkwood was the only community college. That's super special.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about Dance Marathon?
Oh gosh. I think my favorite part is just knowing that you're changing someone's life. Like, I could not imagine going through anything or having a really close family member going through this. So I guess that's the big reason. But yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you have a really big heart.
Thank you.
If you could say one thing to convince people that they should go to Dance Marathon, what would it be?
I think that Dance Marathon is something that not only like is going to change your college experience, it's ultimately going to change your experience and who you are as a person as well. It's something that's going to stay with you forever. Like, knowing that you made a difference in someone's life is always going to change the way you perceive everything. Like, what they're going through is unimaginable, and so what little thing I can do, if I can raise money, if I can, have a fun night and celebrate the kids, I think that not only helps you, but you're helping someone else. So I just think that it changes you as a person, and that's like the big takeaway. You're helping someone else and you're changing someone else's life. So I think that's a really big reason why I think someone should do it. So yeah.
I'm convinced. All right, one last time. Let's just a rundown of, okay, the date, the time, the details.
Okay, so February 25th from 5 to 11 at the rec center. So the Kirkwood Rec Center. Check-in is kind of from 5 to 5:15, 5:30, that time in there. Just try and get there as soon as you can. And then we'll start our kickoff, and then from there the fun begins with dodgeball tournaments, bags tournament, video games, crafts, just literally a big old party, having fun with a lot of your friends. So definitely encourage you guys to come, and it's a great cause.
You hear that, everybody? Be there. Get there.
If you're not there, you're lame.
You heard it here first. If you're not here. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me to talk to me more about the upcoming marathon. It sounds super exciting.
Of course.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope there's a lot of people that come. I'm excited as well.
Yeah, it's going to be great. For those of you at home, thank you for listening to Kirkwood's Club Corner. We'll continue to dive deeper into clubs and organizations on Kirkwood's campus in the coming weeks. Once again, I'm your host, Danielle, and we will see you next time.